Hello historians, and welcome to another Purple Shirt History. In this video, we'll be going over public forum debate. There are many different types of debate to use in the classroom, but I'm going to focus just on public forum debate. If you have no experience in public forum debate, don't worry. We're going to go through all the different phases of the debate, how to research, how to prepare the actual different rounds of the debate, and what you can really do to use it in the classroom effectively to improve your students' critical thinking, improvisation, and speech skills. If you find this video useful, please like, comment, and subscribe. I look forward to answering any questions you may have on debate in the comments. So sit back, relax, grab a notebook, and enjoy the video. When starting out with public forum debate, the first step you should take is go to www.speechanddebate.org. This is a resource that I've taken from that site, and you'll see there's a lot of information there for free that you can go over and get a really good understanding of how the debate process works for public forum debate. Here is just a simple PDF introduction. It has the event description, considerations, traits of successful public forum debaters, basic understanding, research, structural components, all of these things. It's a pretty short PDF, only about 4 pages, but there's only one particular aspect of this PDF I'm going to go over in any great detail, and it is the rounds, the 4 different rounds of the public forum debate. So looking at this page here, we see Team A, Team B, Speaker 1, Speaker 2. This is the structure of the public forum debate. Team A, Speaker 1, will build a constructive speech. So what this does is it outlays the arguments that the team is trying to make. You usually have about 3 contentions. Some teams maybe only have 2, some teams have 4, 5, but mostly there's 3 contentions. They have 4 minutes to do this, and then the other team will make their constructive speech, 4 minutes as well. Then there'll be a crossfire. Crossfires are when both debaters stand up and interact with each other, trying to score points and convince the judges that their side has won that particular interaction. There are 3 crossfires in the public forum debate: one-on-one, another one-on-one, and then a grand crossfire where all 4 debaters are involved towards the end of the debate. Next is the rebuttal speech. What the rebuttal speech is, it's not making new arguments and adding to what you're trying to do. It is trying to tear down the constructive speech of the other team. The biggest mistake in my 10 plus years of judging public forum debate is when people are new to public forum debate, they're not really rebutting and addressing the other contentions of the team. They're just trying to pad their own argument. And that's not what the rebuttal speech is about. If you do not rebut what the constructive speech has done, you're basically accepting that it's fact and they can rely on that point being scored in their favor. After the rebuttal speech, there's another crossfire, one-on-one. And then now we see that the constructive speeches are laid out. We have our contentions. The rebuttal speeches have been given, and they've tried to counter those contentions. The second half of the debate is when it starts to get refined. So if you look there, the summary speeches are only 2 minutes long. Begin crystallizing around the main issues in the round. 2 minutes to summarize the speech and to see where you think you're winning and to really hammer those points home. After the 2 summary speeches, we see the grand crossfire. All 4 debaters are involved in that. You usually see the strongest debater on the team dominate. So if there's one on each side, you'll see it's almost a one-on-one at times, but it can be very balanced. If there's 2 strong teams, they're all going at it. It can be quite aggressive. So for the judges, they need to make sure that they let it go, but it remains respectful. And finally, the last round is the final focus. Explains the reasons why you've won the debate. You can't bring up any new information in this round. If you're a judge and people start coming up with new contentions in the final focus, ignore them. The final focus is taking something that's already been established and saying we have won this debate because of this particular point. One other thing that should be mentioned, each team gets 2 minutes of prep time, so they can take it in little bites, 30 seconds, 1 minute, or they can take all 2 minutes at one time. It's up to the debaters. Let's look at a public forum debate ballot. So this is what the judge has in his or her hand when they are listening to the debaters. They'll fill out all the information at the top, the flight, the room number, division, name, all that stuff. But look at the two boxes there in the middle of the screen, the first team and the second team. Whoever wins the coin flip can choose to be pro or con, or they can choose to go second or first. Teams that win the coin flip usually pick pro or con, and the team that does not win the coin flip usually chooses to go second. That's what I've seen from the more experienced debaters. Rate each speaker. So there is a scale from 20 to 30. Most speakers are going to be around 26, 27. Do not give full 30 marks to the debater unless it's the best speech you've ever heard in your life and you're absolutely blown away. Also, I would not recommend giving 20 to 23 unless the speaker is incredibly disrespectful, if they're showing a lot of aggression and not sticking to the points of the debate and just doing ad hominem attacks. That would merit below average. But you want to be using public forum debate to increase confidence in public speaking. So I would say try to stick between the high end of average and the low end of above average. So 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That's the range that you want to be in. If you're a judge, you should be taking lots of notes, copious notes. In the classroom, what I do, normal class sizes for me would be around 20 students. So 4 students are needed to be debaters, so you're down to 16. I would then have a panel of 5 judges, an odd number, and then I have 11 students left. I still give them all ballots, and they will judge. They will then hand their ballots into me, and I would check them to make sure that they're participating, if they've had any good insights, if they're in harmony with the judges that present their results, and just generally to get everybody involved. So you can use this comments to debater section and the back of the page to organize your notes. At the bottom of the ballot, you see the order time limits of speeches. We talked about the constructive, rebuttal, summary, and final focus. Reasons for my decision. You're going to need a clear line of reasoning to state why you chose the particular team you did as the winner, the pro side or the con side. Just a few sentences, a short paragraph should suffice normally, maybe 2-3 sentences with evidence of what you heard that really changed your mind and convinced you to choose that team as the winner.